When accumulating gold and silver, sometimes we encounter issues that we didn't even know we should have been prepared for. Hello future investors and welcome back to another weekly episode. Now in today's episode, I'm going to be talking to you about how to store your precious metals. Now this video has come because of a comment from commenter of the day. How do you store your precious metals? And also what safe should you use and where should you put your safe? Now I'm going to be breaking these episodes down into two parts, and this one is going to be on storing your precious metals, and the second part will be on where to get your safe and where to put your safe. So how to store your precious metals? Well, gold is an extremely soft and a malleable metal, making it perfect for jewelry. Gold is not an active metal, meaning it hardly reacts with anything, although gold falls in the same column of the periodic table as silver. It's almost impervious to reacting with other elements, similar to platinum. And gold, in its purest form, does not tarnish, meaning 24 karat gold, like this, will not tarnish. The most important thing to keep in mind is that they should be stored in a cool and dry place. Excessive moisture and heat can significantly devalue your investment in some cases. Silver is white in its purest form and is actually the best known conductor of electricity, but really it's too expensive to use for main production use. Silver is far more easily oxidized than gold, but it is not chemically active. However, silver does tarnish relatively easy and quickly, especially if it's stored or handled improperly. Over the course of several months, possibly years, silver will oxidize and turn black, but we're talking more in aspects of jewelry than bullion, because jewelry is usually not as pure as bullion. However, some people do fear that this process of oxidization might transfer minute amounts of tarnish onto other metals if they are in contact with the deteriorating silver. However, gold does not tarnish if you have 24 karat gold, so it should be safe in that regard. Some people also worry that if you store silver in contact with a gold coin or a gold bar, it could possibly cause reddish spots to form on the gold. But when I was researching for this episode, I did have a hard time finding any evidence of this actually happening to anyone. In the end, if you're storing gold and silver together for a short period of time, it shouldn't cause you to lose sleep. The more important point is that it's best to invest in individual protection products for each of your metals in your possession. The objective is to probably take care of each of your metals, and by storing them together, they could scratch each other and cause undesirable marks on each other. Gold is soft and should be wrapped in a fine cloth specifically designed for handling gold, or it should be placed in a coin capsule, a box, a jewellery box or a Ziploc baggie before placing it in a safe. But it is worth mentioning, if you haven't got your gold in a capsule or a bar product form, do get a gold specific fine cloth before just putting it in some plastic or in a safe on its own. You want to wrap it up to protect that, as it is extremely soft. And while silver is harder than gold, silver does have its own flaw in that it easily scratches and tarnishes and should always be stored accordingly. Stored silver should always remain free of moisture and should not be bundled with rubber bands or stored in containers made with PVC, because the PVC will help create moisture, which will then produce milk spots. Boxes especially made for silver are lined with a fabric specifically designed to keep your silver free of tarnish. Now, I wouldn't say this is a necessary item to buy to look after your silver unless you're really holding a high value amount of silver. In any other case, a plastic coin capsule or a bar capsule will be suffice, and usually these are sort of provided by the bullion dealers when you purchase your precious metals. So in a final summary, if your metals are stored in products specifically made for each precious metal, such as gold, silver, platinum or palladium, then storing them in a safe together should be fine. By following the care instructions for all of the bullion in your portfolio, you can ensure that your investment will return the most possible if the time ever does come to sell. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this episode and it has helped with your questions and queries on how to store your precious metals. If you've got any more questions, please leave a comment below and I'll make sure I get that answered for you. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and like this episode. It really helps support the channel. Thanks for watching as always, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.